here from Domain & Co for the Professional Property Series. I'm sitting here with Melissa Patterson from Argent Law. Thanks for joining us, Melissa, at the table.
Thank you for having me.
Today we thought we would chat about what to look out for on a Section 32 sales contract, and some other terms that people use for it.
Vendor statement.
Yeah, it can be confusing with all of these different names for it. But when purchasing a property, it is so important to have a look at that Section 32 vendor statement. Let's just refer to it as the vendor statement from here on in.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, exactly. What are some of the things people should look out for, Melissa, when looking to buy and going through that vendor statement?
Well, a vendor statement must by law be provided when you are selling a property. Basically, it's a document that comprises all the details of the property, so council rates, water rates, if it's subject to heritage overlay, and it can be quite a large document, and obviously it is recommended that you do have a lawyer review that document for you, because there are so many things to look out for.
It's often attached in Melbourne, of course, to the auction contract as well.
Correct.
And the particulars of sale will be in there that if you're successful in purchasing, you're then filling all of that bits of information out as well.
Yeah, so there's no real standard way of having it. Some might have the contract at the front and the vendor statement at the back. That's how we prepare our documents, but yeah, they come together, they're in a bunch. Things to look out for, I could talk all day. Things, for example, if the property is subject to an owner's corporation, it is so important that you read those minutes of the annual general meeting. So that will show you if there's any issues with the property, if there's going to be a special levy that is raised, just things for you to really budget for and know for that 12 month period.
You're aware of. They can be talking in that owner's corporation minutes around some damage that's been done to the property, or underpinning that's needed, or some works coming up in the future. So you can make that calculated decision of whether you want to take that risk of being involved with a property that has any issues, or knowing those costs as you mentioned.
Oh, absolutely. And even just to see if there's any other lots that maybe aren't making payment on those owner corporation fees. Ultimately, the owner's corporation will have to issue proceedings against that proprietor, and you'll be funding that.
Yeah, and also sometimes you can see who other owners are. So you might have, the director of housing or something owning some apartments in that block too, and that could be a good thing to be mindful of as well.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's just a goldmine of information, and I think you should really thoroughly read it, understand it, and ask questions.
Absolutely. And now we've got a giveaway. Do you want to tell us about that?
Yes, we have basically a cheat sheet that will point out not everything, but a lot of things to look out for when you're reviewing a vendor statement, things you should be aware of.
And each property is individual, so that cheat sheet is really going to help. So make sure that you click on the link and enter your details, and we'll send that straight over to you. But I'm sure Melissa will be happy to chat for your individual property needs to make sure that you're purchasing the right property and you're really going in with your eyes wide open. So thanks, Melissa. Really appreciate your time today, and go forth and purchase with good confidence.